Now we are going to discuss about shares and debentures. Some important tips are there, and I'm trying my level best to provide the best possible questions and doubts of yours. However, in spite of all my best efforts, if there is some doubt, please call me as per your convenience, but that too up to 10 o'clock. I'll answer your questions as per my comfortability. And apart from that, I am planning to conduct one crash course for the mediocre and the slow learner in the month of December. So keep viewing our channel, subscribe it so that you can get the notifications in advance, and like it. In the front page, the balance sheet is to be drawn. So in the back pages, we have to prepare the notes to account. Now you see, the question says that 10,000 shares were issued. 10,000 shares were issued, but 9,000 shares were applied for. Means it is a case of under subscription. It is a case of under subscription. So first you draw the notes to accounts. Note number 1. First one is share capital. That is authorized capital. No specific amount is there, but you have to write at the rate of 100 each. And immediately close it. Authorized capital. Then issued capital. We have issued 9,000 shares. So 9,000 shares, 9,000 equity shares at the rate of 100 each. That is 9 lakh, and close it. Thereafter, subscribed capital. Here there are two parts. One is subscribed and fully paid, and another one is subscribed but not fully paid. In this question, it is given that 500 shares were reissued at 85 fully paid. Right? So, subscribed and fully paid. $500 shares at the rate of 100 each for cash. It comes to 50,000. Another one is subscribed but not fully paid. How many shares are there? We have forfeited 600 shares. Out of the forfeited 600 shares, 500 shares are reissued. Total number of shares is 9,000. Out of 9,000, 600 shares were forfeited. Out of total 9,000 shares, 6,600 shares were forfeited. Remaining is 8,400. And 500 shares were reissued as fully paid. So when we are talking about subscribed but not fully paid, the 8,400 shares were not fully paid. Because the remaining 100 shares, it is still with us. Out of 600 forfeited shares, we have reissued only 500 shares. So remaining 100 shares is still with us. Right? So here subscribed but not fully paid, 8,400 shares. Final call is yet to be made. at the rate of 90. How much it is? $7,56,000 less calls in area. It is given. Holder of 400 shares, they have not paid the first call. Holder of 400 shares, they have not paid the first call. 400 into 12. Sorry, 400 into 30. That is 12,000. They have not paid. Means it will be how much? 7,44,000. And add share forfeiture account, the forfeited shares which are still with us, 100 shares. Against that 100 shares we have collected how much? They have not paid allotment and first call. Means they paid only application. 100 into 40, right? That is 4,000 rupees. So this is the share capital amount. 50,000 plus 7,44,000 plus 4. How much it will be? 7,98,000. Got it? Notes to accounts. Thereafter, we have to prepare the balance sheet. This is current year, previous year, note number, particular. Balance sheet of as at. Don't write as on. First one, equity. Is it so? Equity and liabilities. Then shareholders fund. Then share capital. Note number 1, that is 7,98,000. We have issued 10,000. $10,000 shares. पहले नहीं बोला थोड़ा? ठीक है. Subscribed but not fully paid. We have issued only 9,000 shares. Out of 9,000 shares, 600 shares were forfeited. So 8,400 shares. Out of 600 shares, 500 shares were reissued as fully paid. I've deducted it. Subscribed fully paid, total called up amount is how much? 8,400 into 90. Out of which 400 shares they have not paid. What's in area? So this is the amount you have received. Complete. Complete. Get out of that. Subscribed but not fully paid means what? You have asked for, you have demanded, but they have not paid. So total number of shares here is 9,000. Right? Out of 9,000, 6,600 shares were forfeited. Remaining is 8,400. We have not made the final call. So up to first call it is 90 rupees. Right? So 8,400 shares, 90 rupees each. This is our demand. Holder of 400 shares, they have not paid the first call. First call is 30 rupees. So they have not paid 12,000 rupees. Right? Means this is the amount you have received. Is subscribed but not fully paid. Fully paid means up to final call you must have made the call. Right? And this forfeiture amount, the 600 shares we have forfeited, 100 shares is still not, it's still to be issued. We have issued only 500 shares. So another 100 shares is still with us. And we have received only application money from it. Right? 200 into 40, 4,000. Clear? Complete. Complete. Reissued 500 shares at 85 fully paid. We have not made the final call. 8,400. 8,400 into 90. 400 shares, they have not made the final call, first call. What else? Debentures from redemption point of view, there are 6 cases, you must be knowing it. All the 6 cases, they are very, very important. Remember, from examination point of view, either all the 6 cases, it will constitute one question, 6 marks, 0.5 each, or there may be 4 bits out of it. But there will be a question from it. Right? Issue of debenture from collateral towards collateral security. Another important aspect. Issue of debentures as collateral security. One more question will be there. For IC it is mandatory, and in CBSE we may have it. Right? Like X Limited borrowed. So when we borrow the loan, the entry will be bank account debited to bank loan or loan from bank account debited to bank loan account or loan from bank account. That is 12 lakh or 2 lakh rupees. And remember, for every journal, there must be a narration being loan borrowed. Thereafter, we will issue debentures as collateral security. The entry will be debenture suspense account debit, debenture suspense account debited to 9% debenture account. If percentage is not given, simply write percentage, 2,50,000. Now, in due course, the company become defaulter and the bank disposed of these debentures to write off the loan. Right? So first of all, we have to cancel this one. First, to cancel this entry at the time of selling the or issuing the debentures. Cancel it. 9% debenture account debit to debenture suspense account. That is 2,50,000. And thereafter, loan account debit, loan from bank account debit, that is 2 lakh. Outstanding loan interest on loan account debit, it was a liability, now cancelled, to 9% debenture account, 2,50,000. People asking if any other doubt is there, both share capital and debentures. Any doubt, any type of doubt? Have you gone through it? Now suppose here we want to show the balance sheet In the balance sheet, before balance sheet, you should know how to prepare the notes to account. That is important. While preparing the notes to accounts, long-term borrowing, bank loan, 2 lakh rupees, then 9% debenture, in a term 2 lakh 50, less debenture suspense 2 lakh 50, nil. This is the notes to account. And so as balance sheet is concerned, in the balance sheet, it is to be shown note number, current year, previous year. First one is equity and liabilities, non-current liability, and here long-term borrowing. Right? Amount is 2 lakh. That's all. Got it?